Aloha! I'm Guy the Hawaii Blues fan, and this is the BlueNote Fan Report. First intermission show. Interesting period to say the least. Not a bad period. Not as bad as some people are going to get on here and say. I thought the Blues played well. Pass, shoot. Not pass. They went 10 minutes without a shot. That's, but then again, they evened up the shots. I think shots were either 9-8 or something just like that. It could have been better, but it wasn't bad. And that's all I'm trying to say. Their shots ended up at 8 apiece. So you held them only 8 shots. They had some block shots, though. I did see that. They had 11 block shots. Right, so you're shooting the puck. We only had 1, so they only really had 9 or I don't know what attempts are, but they're not even nowhere near what the Blues attempts are. Blues shots are coming from their defensemen, though, and that's something that I'm not completely concerned about, but I wish it would spread out a little bit. Krug has 2 or 3. Parayko has 2. Let's see who else. Bortuzzo has 1, Sade has 1, and O'Reilly has 1. O'Reilly had that 1 on his back. We're winning the face-off battle, 13-6. I don't know. We had 4 takeaways and one block and only 1 block shot. But then again, they only took 8 shots. So they're not taking the shots at the same time, right? Maybe we are taking the shots and we just don't see it. Let's see here. What we got here now? Tammy says, thank you. I don't know what what'd I do? Shin had a goal, but waited for Christmas. Yeah. Sucks being down by 1, but not a bad period. That's what I said. Rangers went like 8 minutes without a shot towards the end of that weird period. I agree. First 5 minutes definitely stepped it up. Got to start taking shots. Well, you got to get your shots through. And you know what, Aaron? We got to get shots to them. And that's the thing. When you have 9 block shots, you're not getting the puck to them. You got to get that puck to them. You got to get your shots from the high danger areas. And I don't think that's where the Blues shots were coming from. They did have they've had opportunities, they just haven't capitalized, and that's what it comes down to. You got to capitalize on your opportunities sooner or later. That's what they're going to do. They're going to capitalize on their opportunities. That's what I feel. That's how I feel. Hey guys, welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. Kyle says Ranger 11 block shots. Okay, 11. I knew it was something like that. You say that, but when you're looking at 11 block shots, you had that at 8. That's 19 attempts. That's not bad. Good board play, but too much board play. Shockey, I agree with you there. Right? I seen someone on Twitter say that the goal was on Tarasenko for not getting it out. I don't know. I got to look at it a little bit more before I can determine that. What happens? I thought Husso's played well. Sherskin has played really good too. It wasn't a bad period, guys. It really wasn't. I think the Blues can come out of this. I think that they have opportunity. They'll have opportunity in the second. Remember, the second is our period. Let's make it our period, right? Let's show them who we are in the second. And this is a good team. This is a good team. This is a litmus test game. You can lose this game 1-0, 2-1, and I'll be okay with it. It's not getting blown out, and that's what's important. They're showing Lafreniere's goal. That Fox he rifled one in there, and it just, what do you do then? Don't blame Kyrou for the one playover. He was trying not to die. Yeah, I'd seen that. Quit trying to be fancy and shoot the dang puck. Yep. Hey, Kevin, I saw your tweet. I got to look at that a little bit more. I don't think that that was definitely on Tarasenko. I know people say you got to get the puck out, but I got to look at that a little bit more. Jeff, because Kyrou was the best.
No, I think O'Reilly was the best player on the ice.
You can't get these anymore. I got that from the from the alumni camp when I went to the alumni camp.
Yeah.
So, where are we at? Kyrie was best player on ice. I agree there.
Nah,
That goal
I
was
say
all
O'Reilly.
on Falk and Krug. Huh?
O'Reilly was the best on the ice.
O'Reilly was the best on the ice. Maybe. Aren't we the top team in comebacks? No, we're up there. I'm actually Colorado leads the league in that. Colorado's really good for giving up that first goal.
Yeah.
Right? Really, really good for giving up that first goal or getting behind early and then coming back in the third.
Yeah.
They did it again last night.
Yep.
Right? Actually, they were ahead and got behind. Bortz was the top 3 on the Blues in the first. Bortuzzo had a pretty decent period. I'll give you with that. O'Reilly is battling. I'll agree there. Say again?
Parayko did not have a good period.
I thought I saw Parayko was somewhere. Well, he had 3 shots. He had the most shots. He led the period in shots.
Yeah, but he also had a lot of turnovers.
Yeah. Let's see. I had the thing turned up. Where are we at? Parayko, 2 shots. That's all he has marked. That's all he's got marked, 2 shots. No giveaways, no takeaways.
He passed it right to one of the Rangers players in our zone, and it resulted in a scoring chance. They didn't score, but it was a chance.
We've had 3 missed shots, so that's 3 that missed. So we had, I forget what AB is. I think that's attempts. I'm trying to see here. Attempts, yeah. So we had 11 attempts, right, out there. We had 9 shots, 11 attempts, and 3 blocked, right? That's 20. Basically, we had 20 attempts.
Okay.
Right? 20 shot attempts. The 3 blocks kind of shot attempts. And to their 9, right? We only blocked 1. Right? Oh, sorry. Missed shots. They had 4. Oh, no, I got this all wrong. Okay, so 11. I got to look at this later. I'm not. The missed shot, they had 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 12 and 1 blocked. Okay. So they had 13. They had 13 attempts. We had 21 attempts, right? So, I mean, that's where you're at, 21 attempts.
Okay.
Just keep out there doing it, man. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And, try and do what you got to do, get your blocks in. The only block shot was by Mikkola.
Mikkola was playing pretty strong.
Right. 11 block shots. Yep, I caught that. Parayko needs to quit hanging people in the corner. Reminds me of J-Bo.
Yeah,
hugging
Matt.
People in the corner. Yeah.
Matt,
Maybe.
I agree. It was nice to see him get a 95-mile-an-hour slapper out.
Yeah, that was nice to see. Not going to separate a guy from the puck hugging him. Nope. But yeah, I'm with you on that, Kevin. I'm with you, buddy. Where are we at? I'm trying to. I got too much going on in my head right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh wow.
Sorry, man.
You're totally fine, guy.
I didn't think it was a bad period, to be honest. I know I've said that like 92 times, but I the whole period watching it, I'll tell you what I did see. I didn't see a lot of the fourth line.
No, we did not see a lot of the fourth line.
And that's something that I think needs to change.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So Bozak, 3 minutes 44 of ice time. Where's my boys? Joshua, 2:10. And he's playing with who's the other guy in that line? Sundqvist. Sundqvist got 3:56. Right? They didn't get a lot of time out there.
Well, in the defense of that, Sonny might not have, felt it because it's his first game back from injury and maybe it wasn't quite ready yet.
Yeah, and that's possible. And I'm not, I'm just looking at the numbers. So I mean, and they're not that far off when you look at it.
Yeah.
So Shin had 628, Thomas 528, Saad 512, Kairu 535. I'm not doing defensemen because Barbashev 512, Joshua 210, Perron 519, Bushnevich 517, O'Reilly 521, Terashenko 434, but he served a 2-minute penalty. Right? Really, Sundqvist had 4 shifts, and this is the telling thing. Sundqvist had 4 shifts. Bozak had 5, and I'm guessing that Joshua had 2. Right? He did 1:05. He had 2 shifts, 2:10 in even strength. So, you got to play those guys in my eyes. Right? You gotta let those guys play, and you got to get pucks through the net, and that's the thing right now.
Yep.
Let's see. Reeves called out and warms up, called that out. After that one shift, Reeves looks like he was about to have a coronary. Otter owned him. What a beauty. Yeah. Could Brewery maybe hold the 4th line and use them more as the game goes on, kind of like a sudden attack? He doesn't do that, though. I mean, usually what you see in the first, you see throughout. And, in fact, a lot of times the play of that line goes down, especially when you're behind. Right? And that's something that kind of concerns me a little bit. Because when we roll 4 lines, we're a better team.
Yeah.
Right? We're a much better team when everybody's getting active, and those guys, they know how to play. They haven't coached the skill out of them yet, and that's kind of where I'm looking at. I just think that Terashenko's penalty was one that was weird, right? Yeah. I know why his stick was up, right? He was actually trying to let the puck because he seen the pinchman, the defenseman pinching in. They talked about it on TNT about his stick should have been down. I think it should have been lower, but not all the way down. It should have been low enough that if it came up, it doesn't catch him in the eye. But the right move, and it was to let the puck go to the other guy that was wide open behind him.
Yep.
Right? I mean, you're actually looking at a possible interference play there if you let that puck go.
Yeah.
Right? I think that letting the puck go is a little bit better. I've got a T-shirt that says "Drop it like it's hot." I love Otter. Otter's one of those guys that I'm really trying to get on the show. I think when the season ends, that Ott's somebody that I might be able to get. Right?
That would be great.
Yeah, Otter would be somebody I'd like to get. I'll tell you somebody else I'd like to get, and I can't remember his name right now. We had him for a couple of seasons, then he left, and then he came back on a PTO, and we took him again. I think he does a podcast.
Oh, I love him, but I can't remember his name.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
I know who you're talking about, and he was really, really gritty.
Fourth line guy, really gritty. I want to say it starts with an S.
No, it starts with a B.
A B? Oh,
man.
Because I see him on Twitter all the time.
Yeah. But I know who you're talking about. I think that he's awesome, and I would love to have him on, but I'm blanking on his name.
Yeah, no, Mike, I kind of see. I think if he just needs to get that stick just a little bit lower. He gets it a little, and keeping his head up for the hit. I think he was. And that's what. And he was also trying to let the puck go by. God, he's the Alaskan guy. I think. No, not Biznasty. He was never. Biznasty. Paul Bissonnette never played for us. Oh. God, I got it. I can see him, and I can't think of what his name is. I see him on Twitter here and there.
I'm gonna figure it out. Hold on.
Yeah, it wasn't. I know it wasn't Biznasty because Paul Bissonnette didn't play with us. There wasn't Scott Gomez. It was. I want to say this guy was if not from Alaska, he was up there around that area. He's like up there. Yeah, I'm talking about there was a former Blues player. He played for us for a couple of years. We released him. He came back on a PTO, and we re-signed him for 1 year. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a defenseman. I think it was a fourth line guy. had a career, had a bigger career elsewhere. I just.
I'm still looking.
Yeah, I just. Oh man, Scotty Upshaw.
No, it wasn't Upshaw who I was thinking.
That's who I'm thinking of. Scotty Upshaw.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely, Upshaw. That was it. Scotty Upshaw. Yeah, that's Troy
I was thinking of Brower.
Brower, yeah. You're thinking of Brower. I'm thinking of Upshaw.
Yeah, I would love to have Brower.
Yeah, I would too. I might try and reach out, but talk to my contacts again. So you're thinking of Brower. I'm thinking of. See, I knew our fans would get it, right?
Yeah. Well, I said B.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Brian. You were on my wavelength.
Yeah, I said S because I knew it was Scott or something like that. I just couldn't get it. I'm working on him, guys. I'm working on him. We got 70 people watching us today. That's pretty good. The more that comes up, and then when the article comes out, I think that article might help. Yeah. Because I touched everybody, and I hope you guys really like it. And my new stat, I'm hoping my new stat kicks on. Just saw Scotty. He was playing with the alumni. Oh, I wish he would have come to the alumni camp. Well, now that COVID has dropped a lot, you're going to see we're going to get back to normal. We've gotten to the point here, especially here in Hawaii. The only thing we still have in place is indoor mask. Mm-hmm. Other than that, you're allowed to. Gomez. Gomez is the one he saw. Not Upshaw. Yeah. We're gonna here in Hawaii. Mayor's come out and says we're gonna live with COVID now. Hospitalizations are down, all that. We're gonna live with COVID. Go out, have fun, wear your mask. But the mask is the one that I think should be optional. But that's just me.
They just made it optional at my school, so. Yeah.
Minor trade, Flames trade, acquire goalie Michael Middleton for future considerations. Yeah, that's a really minor trade.
Yeah. Blues also signed a goalie today.
Yeah, we signed a guy that's basically, I think they signed. We drafted him in 2020, 6th round. Signed him to an entry level contract, basically, and he's staying with his junior team. In all actuality, it's insurance for when Husso leaves.
Yeah.
In fact, that tells me Husso's not getting re-signed or traded.
Yeah.
Right. That's what that tells me.
Well, even if he gets traded, we'd probably only get a pick. So
came back on me all of a sudden. So hey, see you on the next intermission, guys.
Bye.
Bye.